I know you're stressed out. It's a lot. You just did COVID, and now we're going through whatever this is right now. And you're like, hey, like, it's too much change. You don't love the change, and I get it. Because, for most people, how things are supposed to be, you figure out what the rules are, and you follow the rules of how things operate, whether it's good or bad. You go that way, and you generally feel secure that you can predict how things are going to turn out for you. Right now, though, there's an opportunity because a lot of times when things are the status quo, we're comfortable and we don't change our situation or circumstance, primarily because we can point at all the good and say, hey, yeah, but I might lose this or I might lose that. And right now we have a point in history where none of that's guaranteed. How we're supposed to behave isn't guaranteed. And people like me going around making new rules or living by whatever rules that I see fit, because it's clear to me that however things existed doesn't need to be that way anymore. But I get it. I get for other folks who aren't necessarily oriented. Oh, what is that? Oriented to seeing the possibility that's good that we can be, and believing that we should be doing that instead of whatever things that we don't like were dictated to us beforehand, right? Like, people, when someone did something one way, and people just repeat it because it worked or because someone said so. And then years later, after that person isn't even involved anymore, we're still doing stuff. And we don't know why, but we'll defend it. And we don't even know why. Right now is not one of those times. Right now is one of those times where we have the opportunity, you have the opportunity to truly be yourself. If you're someone that's like, oh, I like to be myself, or people say, you can succeed if you're gonna actually be yourself. Whatever those things are. The thing you want to remember is this is it right now. How you behave. You don't have to worry about history. Like, I think a lot of people right now are looking at what their behavior is or what their orientation is in the lens of history, which, unless you're a historical person, that's a really weird, really strange way to be gauging your behavior. And I've heard lots of people saying, hey, I want to be on the right side of history or something to that effect. And I'm like, be you. Do you. More likely than not only is the world not going to remember you, your family probably won't remember you, okay? This is the modern era where we barely keep tabs on our family in certain places of the world. Obviously, other places are tied down to their family, and they're tight with their family. But, in the Western world and the, what's that as the analogy, the united ones, your family's probably not going to remember you. Your kids probably are going to forget about you, and like your grandchildren are probably not even going to know who you are or what you did or what your impact was. So stop living for the stories on TV or in your head or in your friend group, and be who you really are and see how that goes. It's tough to break patterns. I get that. And you might find yourself in the situation where you're like, okay, great. I finally decided that I'm going to break free of all these old patterns, and I'm going to be a liberated human being, and I'm going to, be myself. And you start trying to jump into that, but you find some of the old habits clawing back at you. Or you find some things easy and they happen naturally, and you're wondering, why did you ever do the other stuff? But I'm just going to let you know that when you change your habits, it's not going to go perfectly. Not everyone in your current world is going to fit into your new world. I don't know how else to say that, but and it's probably going to hurt your feelings, and you are probably going to hurt someone else's feelings, because in that transformation, they can either choose to go with you, choose the person that you're becoming, or choose to not. And it's got nothing to do with you. It's about them. They might say it's about you, but it's not. So just expect that there is going to be some dissonance as you're going from one wavelength into another, right? While you're there, your body is still in resonance with your old system. Your friends and your habits, your food and your socialization and your body is still in resonance with old you as new you is coming into a new rhythm. You're going to experience dissonance in different areas, and it's not going to necessarily stick, because sometimes one thing will start shaking, another thing will start shaking. Expect there to be some rhythm in your rebirth. Okay, don't expect it to be like Tuesday, I'm going to be, Ranger Awesome. And then Wednesday, all you are is Ranger Awesome. Tuesday, you're going to be Ranger Awesome. Wednesday, you might be Ranger Awesome. Thursday, you might be old you. Until next week, Tuesday. And then you're back on Ranger you for maybe like 3 or 4 days. And then you might fall back into your old you, and then you might be on top of it. And until you start finding your people and you start getting other things, and you'll see that. That's where people will start falling out, or you'll start having some issues with the way you're transforming into your new life. That's to be expected. Continue. That's evidence of doing right, being right. You're doing good. Keep it up. Lastly, it's not dramatic. I don't know what else to say. Peace is not as high as ecstasy, but it's long lasting. So take that with what we will. Anyway, beautiful place. Decided to take a little ride, drive the car around the backwoods, and I was just thinking about that this is a choice that I think I saw 2 dudes on a bike and one guy in a Jeep out here. People decided just to go outside in one of the most beautiful areas. It's free. Go outside. Later, Ranger. Oh, also, check out this organization, 40 Acres Conservation League. 40 Acre League. Check them out. They're amazing. They are part of the gateway to help people get outdoors. If you've not been an outdoors person, you've been thinking about it, you're unsure if you belong, check out 40 Acre League. They get everyone outdoors. Whether you've been someone that has always been outdoors and you're looking for a new community, or you're someone that's really outdoor curious, 40 Acre League. They'll get you out there. Check a tour of the property. Beautiful gateway in Sierra, California. This was a Tahoe National Forest. So, I mean, you can't beat that. Great locations. This isn't that. This is another forest nearby. Don't worry about which one, though. I'll enjoy this forest.